Hello and welcome back to the mystical world of Omega Moonshine. I'm Omega and I hope you all enjoy this video. It's another video where my client, the same one as last time, allowed me to record her reading again. And I'm going to post it to allow you guys to see how some of my private readings go. Now, the website would be up soon, but if you would like a private reading in the meantime, you can message me on all of my social medias. Again, welcome back, and I hope you all enjoy this video. They call it out to you. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get into this reading, darling. What's going on in your life? It's been a long time. Shouldn't lift you. Sorry.
Girl. Crazy.
I don't know. I usually start with an oracle, but someone's telling me to hit you with that tarot real quick.
You need to just listen.
Hit you with that tarot real quick.
Your instincts, girl. Listen. Let them talk to you, because this was not planned. This was very sudden. We did not plan this. This was just something told her to say, let's do this. Okay. Right before I was about to leave at that.
You were.
I was walking out the door and she just, you want to read it? Let's do it. Somebody trying to reach me, girl. So which one are these? Like, what is the Shadowscapes tarot?
So each of them are just by a different author, but each author kind of has their own take on the different cards. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times you'll learn a lot about the story just through the visual of the card.
Okay.
So you really have to be in vibe or in tune with that deck. And let me tell you how these decks have emotions, girl, because this one always got an attitude. No. Okay. Like, you have to connect with their deck, you know? But the Shadowscapes is absolutely gorgeous. I feel like these give me more peaceful warrior vibes. Like, all they want is peace and love and connection. And they're willing to fight and do whatever the fuck they can do to have just that.
Yes.
So that's what these cards give out to me. It's funny because it kind of felt like almost a crooked diamond-ish to me. I don't know. What's that symbol? Looks like a divide sign to me, actually. You know the old school division signs? Mm-hmm. And it's like the diagonal line with the... That's what it looks like.
Interesting.
Okay. So, yeah, you're in focus right now. So, bottom of the deck is focus. So that's kind of the main shift of this particular reading here. So, and you're in focus right now. So what that means is you're just trying to pay close attention to your natural well-being. You're making sure that things are benefiting you. You're making sure that you're gaining. Right now, it's anytime you get like that, the next stage is usually elevation, because you're learning more about yourself. You're becoming more in tune with some of the things of your heart. And even though some of them are things you've done before, it's just getting back to them. It's reconnecting your soul to like this plane, right? You've got the Queen of Cups in that emotion.
Wait, what is, okay.
Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is Cups is emotions. It's your feelings. It's your heart. It's pretty much the parallel to Cancers, right?
Okay.
One of the signs that's associated with this particular book here. And Queen of Cups means you've either been grounded in your emotion, you're coming into your emotion. She's mastering in her femininity those emotions. And of course, there's different phases of mastering. So sometimes you could be in that phase of, okay, we're starting to identify. We're starting to realize which emotion is caused by which action, which effect, cause and effect. And now we're starting to pinpoint how we can get more of the emotions that we enjoy as opposed to the ones that we don't. And it's funny because that division sign, you're starting to cut out things that don't give you the positive emotions that you require in this state. Like you're trying to, it's like remember I said peaceful warrior? You're peacefully trying to fight your way back to just simplicity and joy, simplicit joy. Just like that harmony and balance of life, right? You've got, and that's crazy, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is you're making different decisions. You're kind of changing the way you move. When the Wheel of Fortune comes out, it's usually fortune coming in, but how I always kind of imagine this card is the wheel is turning. You're picking a new point, right? You're changing directions. You're literally spinning that Wheel of Fortune and hoping for something new. Okay? And hoping for something different. You've got the Seven of Pentacles. You've already stepped into this. The Seven of Pentacles represents you planting the seed. You've already put time and effort and emotion into this. And the funny thing is, you're trying to keep your distance from it. Whatever it is. You're trying to keep your distance from it because you know for a fact that if you do get too close to it, you're going to enjoy it more than you feel like you should. Like, that's why. You planted your seed, but you're keeping your distance. You're doing what you can to keep the shit alive. Barely.
Oh my God.
Barely.
Oh God.
Barely. Okay? With this Eight of Swords. So obviously you see it's the swan, right? And it's this beautiful creature and it's got all these swords around her and she's trying to escape. She's trying to fly. But the only thing that's been stopping her from flying is her fear right now. She's afraid that if she opens her wings, she might get cut, or you see all these little sharp binds around her. Like, she's afraid that if she goes and she flies, she might not make it. But here's the thing. The only way to make it is to fly.
Is that why that little bird is right there? Kind of like, I guess.
Like, you need to come on.
It?
Like, look, there's a heart
it's
in
waiting
it.
on it.
That's exactly
and it does have
saying.
it's waiting on the dove to like. Are those like skeletons at the bottom? Or
Yes, they are. Those are skeletons
like bones?
of the ones that did not fly, the ones that came before it and got stuck in that same trap and did not have the courage to spread its wings.
That's crazy.
It's basically saying that's where you die. If you don't have the courage to spread your wings, that is where you will lay forever. Change is doable. I love that you saw that bird up there. And the crazy thing is, look, there's like this snake serpent kind of looking thing, all these vines, these skeletons. You see what I'm saying? Like, the only way to survive is to fly, is to go. I love that you noticed that bird because I didn't even notice it at first. And it has like that heart. It's in love. Like, it's calling it forward.
Yeah.
You can do it. I feel like, you know, it's encouraging it. Come on, you can do it. I'm here for you. Oh my goodness. Wow. Ace of Wands. And starting anew with new ideas and new changes.
Wow.
And it's funny because all of these colors, doesn't this card, pretty. It's funny.
And it looks like, it just brings you warmth.
Let me tell you how really this card looks like spring, but embodies fall in the color so much.
Oh my God, spring and fall.
No, doesn't it though? It's all got all fall colors.
Bring me fall vibes, and then the colors of the sky and the bars bring me like.
And it's bright, and it looks like it's new, starting new.
It's comforting. And the colors of the fox.
Mama fox and her 2 cubs.
Girl, stop fucking playing.
That's what it is.
Oh my God.
Mama fox and her 2 cubs. Nothing else in this picture. Just in nature.
That's fucking crazy.
With that focus. Coming back to that focus. I don't know why we had to start with that one, but
I don't either. That is really fucking with me. Like, seriously. I'm trying to, not.
We're switching decks, but damn.
Oh, God. What is that? That's what I mean.
Wild.
Like, we literally were just talking about, spring and fall. Those are my favorite.
And you see that was literally the last card. It was like the card leading up
crazy.
to the joy, to the peace that we were talking about.
To
keep pushing.
And that's the end result. Oh my God.
I wonder who's that thing guiding you. Oh. That's
Let
where the
me
juice
know.
Is.
What is that thing guiding me?
That's where the juice is. Listen, we just kind of hit your spirit there, but that's where the juice is. That's where the details of the story is. We gonna
find me whatever it is, whatever it is.
She's the gossip.
Oh God, that's fucking crazy.
She is.
That's crazy. My eyes hurt. Sorry.
Is it the smoke?
No, it's not. I'm trying to stop myself.
Girl, let it out.
I am.
Oh, shit.
No.
No, hold on.
No. Focus. What the fuck?
Literally. You said focus is the same card. It's a different deck. It's the same focus fucking card. And look it. It's because you over here trying to sit and already choose between the two different paths.
Why is she holding her tears back? Like, stop.
She already trying to choose.
Stop.
She's like, no, it's time to start. We're done. And that's the same fucking spring fall card.
The same colors of the fox.
Because it's the same card. The same as the fox card. The Ace of Rockets, the Ace of Wands.
Oh my gosh, she be fucking me up.
Okay, I didn't even.
I'm sorry, you fucking me up.
Girl.
Girl, you had me going home emotional. Like, I'm like, fuck around and drink today. I haven't drank in a while, and I'm about, girl, look. Why does Kate turn into wine?
Girl, water into wine, even I hope. Have faith. It will one day.
That was fucking crazy. That's crazy.
Girl. I already know. I'm sick of this upside down.
I'm sick of this card. I told her awesome. I'm sick of this card.
Don't it look like they upside down together?
Well, no. It looks like she's pouring into something, or it's like a leash or something.
No. That is true, but just look at how these cards came out together.
Oh, they're like the way they're looking at each other?
Yeah, like. I'm gonna tell you what I feel.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what I feel. So, Spirit is saying, because you know how that card was looking back and forth?
Mm-hmm.
That Two of Laces card that fell out with the other two cards on the outside of it that was literally hit points in the other deck. The card that was in the middle was saying, you're looking back and forth right now between two paths. Everything that I've told you, you started kind of analyzing.
Yeah.
You've already put into a few decisions, a few separate mental decisions that if you definitely make these choices, you know which side you're leaning towards.
Right.
So, Spirit is saying King of Rockets versus the Hierophant. And Spirit is saying you're leaning towards this Hierophant. So Spirit is showing you your journey with such Hierophant. With kind of the King of Rockets in the background.
Oh, that's keys.
Yes. Okay. So, it's showing you your journey with the Hierophant with the King of Rockets waiting on you. Okay? So, King of Rockets is like, Rockets is wands. It's the idealism. So, probably similar consistent behaviors that you normally do. You know, things that are easy to live with or kind of easy to deal with because they're kind of on that same level with you ideally, right? Now, the Hierophant, and this is your journey with such a character, because I feel like he's a character. I don't know who this is in your life, but I feel like he's a character. Now, you notice the keys. I'm not sure what significance you immediately thought of, but the keys represent, like, knowledge. It's unlocking the key. Like, the Hierophant is one of those beings that's, like, all-knowing. Right? So, the Hierophant and the High Priestess are kind of mates. A High Priestess is more of the girly way of all-knowing. More of the, she sees everything. So... I call it gossip, but it's not like he said, she said. She's actually seeing with her eyes. The Hierophant is all, like, book smart. Like, we've studied this before. So the guy that you're leaning towards, he's book smart. Like, he's researched, he's studied, he's pinpointed the things that he enjoys because of that research and that study. Like, I'm getting, like, personal scientist vibes, like not scientist like he's doing big ass experiments, but he is doing experiments when it comes to hypothesis and learning what he likes, and you know what I mean. So the reason why I said these came out together, so the star represents like true manifestation. The star is pretty much the equivalent to kind of like the Taurus is, like they kind of manifest bullheadedly. They go for what they want. And when it comes to this star card, what she's doing is she's pouring into the universe. That's one of those karma cards. Like, she's pouring in good, so good is what she's going to get out of it. Now, what usually catches me off guard is the fact that it came out in reverse. But with the Hangman coming after it, I feel like these are mates. So the Hangman energy is like you got caught. Like, they caught you. But it ain't a bad catch. Like, he's enjoying himself. He's using that time to kind of meditate, figure out more things in life, figure out, like, learning himself even more. Like, he's seeing the bigger picture now. So I feel like that's why it had them together like this here. She's pouring into the universe. And even though he's caught, even though he didn't mean for this to happen, even though he's caught, it's allowed him to kind of find something new. And that's why you enjoy it as well. And it ends with this.
Ten of Planets. What is...
Planets is Pentacles. It's stability. It's, so the 10 is the completion. The completion of, like, a coming together. And I feel like the reason why it gave you Pentacles as opposed to the others is because a lot of your worries right now aren't connection driven. Even though you love connections and, like, you do crave that part, a lot of your worries right now are not connection driven. They are 100% stability driven. What if this happens? What if that happens? So with this Pentacles, you're getting kind of like that person that's going to work on that with you, that sense of stability. You see what I'm saying? With this idealistic nigga in the background this entire time.
Wait, what is that again?
King of Wands. Very idealistic, like very smart. Mental means a lot to him, but when it comes to like knowledge, the Hierophant is up there. Like, you know, the King of Rockets, he's a charmer. You know what I mean? He's smart, so he can kind of talk his way in and out of a few things just because of the fact that he's educated. Yeah. You know, but he don't got nothing when it comes to education on this Hierophant. You know what I mean? And just because you're smart, that doesn't mean you know how to communicate your emotions. Just because you're smart doesn't mean you can put those things into action. Right. And just because you're smart does not mean you can provide stability. All things you learn the hard way.
That's nice.
She's gossiping.
That's terrible.
Told you. Told you. Listen. Now, we still have to rewatch that part in the last video. I think I'm gonna. Because I remember you said you're starting to write. So let's see what these life purpose cards have to say. They only change when you finally come to a decision within it.
Damn, they're all just fall out at once.
Yeah.
Why? So many.
I think you'll like these. Bottom of the deck overall is infinite abundance. You are fully supported as you devote yourself to your divine life purpose. As you change your past, as you make the decision towards the things that you want, you are fully supported. You're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working, darling. Yeah, baby.
Get mad with you.
Time to decide. Make a decision based on your heart's true desires. Your true desires. I'm trying to tell you, bro.
Lord.
Don't tell how these cards be saying the same shit.
Does that say travel?
Yeah,
where we going? Where we going?
Your life purpose involves traveling.
Yes, I knew it. I need to
travel. Girl. Options. Consider the career possibilities that are open to you.
Yes.
They have to bring it back down a little bit. Because we all know it's better to make money easily. You're saying we got to throw some work at you, girl. Music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others.
It is. I love it.
It is. It is. Last but not least, practice. Polish your skills by practicing regularly. Not sometime, not half time, not I had a little bit of time today. Regularly. With infinite abundance being the overall goal for this. Like,
if you have the support, you just gotta do it.
Girl.
You just gotta do it. This has been breathtaking.
We gotta end it on the good note. We gotta give you an affirmation card, girl.
Give me something positive. It's all
most
been positive.
Of it's positive.
It's all been positive. It's just,
it's forcing you to
like my mind is opened.
Yeah.
It's like a part of my brain that's just like opened. Awareness has been brought to me. Abundance.
Okay. So, this says wanting more for others puts me into an energy of abundance. That's what you do all the time, though.
I do.
You've got, I've let an inner sense of quiet multiply each day as I strengthen my faith in the love of the universe.
Aww.
Now, do not forget, and just a little combo to go with that card that I'm feeling led to say, we are the universe. The universe is within us as well as without. So when they say an inner sense of quiet each day, taking more time out for you to have that mental space for yourself and for you to see the beauty of that world, regardless of whether it is within or without, that you are trying to experience it in. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Bottom of the deck, when I am patient and let the universe do for me what I cannot do for myself. The universe always got your back, girl.
Apparently.
Sometimes you just gotta wait a little bit.
I know, Lord.
They always got your back. They looking out all the time. All the time. You just have to let them do them sometimes. And sometimes that's hard because I know the feeling of wanting to just make shit happen.
Right.
Feeling the necessity of needing it now.
Yes.
Exactly.
That doesn't even sound right.
But Spirit is saying you can count on them. They'll make it happen.
Yeah.
They will make it happen. So, darling, that was your reading. It's been a long time. Listen, I don't know why that song came back.
I don't know.
It came back. I don't know. It was in the beginning and the end. Something about it. Go listen to that song again. Because didn't it say something about music? Your connection to music is healing? Girl, go listen to that song later.
I'm gonna listen to a lot of songs, girl. My head is just like, oh my God.
Listen.
That's crazy.
I appreciate you.
I appreciate you because.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope you like this video. Again, if you would like to book your own personal private reading, please message me on any of my social media until my website is up. I'll definitely let you all know when the website is up. I do hope you all have a wonderful week, and remember, love, peace, and hair grease.